Rock and roll party? Robinson High School.
All right, all you rock stars, we're getting ready to make a VooDoo burger. All right, here we go. Okay.
Well, are you making your voice deeper?
You are. You're imitating the God Man.
That's too funny. You gotta look at their fire. I need to buy the wall. That's funny, man. That's too funny.
All right, everybody, we're inside the Dinner Diaz kitchen, and we are joined here with the VooDoo chef himself, Chef Erik Youngs.
What's going on, Voodies?
All right, my friend, what are we making today?
Dude, we are making a Southwest feast. We're going to make my version of chicken tinga that I call chicken royale, and then we're going to make one of my recipes that goes all the way back to 1995 that I now call VooDoo shrimp.
Bringing it back old school, folks. You don't want to miss this, okay? This is going to be like slow jams and like R&B hits going on at the same time.
I'll make you a mixtape, Jeff.
Oh, we're getting the mixtape. It's coming at you at 1 o'clock, Fox 13.
So hey, I'm Casey Grello. I play drums with Queensryche, and I love VooDoo Chef. It's amazing stuff. My wife and I cook with it all the time. Thank you, VooDoo Chef.
What's going on, Voodies? It's your boy, Johnny B. First of all, I want to thank you for checking out the VooDoo Chef Podcast. Your support means the world. The VooDoo Chef's my guy, and this podcast, it's pretty entertaining. And they record it live on YouTube every Tuesday night at 8:15. So download it and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Bing! Hit that right there. And wherever you get your podcast, just go search VooDoo Chef Podcast and subscribe to that too. But make sure you set a reminder right now every Tuesday night at 8:15 so you can watch it live on the YouTube channel. Go. Tell Alexa right now, remind me to watch the VooDoo Chef Podcast at 8:15 p.m. Alexa, done. She's doing it right now. I love my Alexa. Thanks for checking out the VooDoo.
What's going on, Voodies? Thanks for joining us on tonight's podcast. Of course, you can find all the replays of the VooDoo Chef Podcast on your YouTube channel and everywhere you download your podcasts. But there's nothing like hanging out with us live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. You can find us streaming on Facebook at VooDoo Chef 13 and on the VooDoo Chef YouTube channel. Make sure you check us out. Tonight's show, it's called Where's the Beef? We're going to be talking about all of our favorite commercials from whenever. Where's the Beef? I don't know if you remember that one from Wendy's. And tonight's guest, owner of the Boozy Pig, Butcher Andrew Tambuzo. The top three tonight, get them ready. Top three commercials of all time. So make sure you're ready to play along with us. Upcoming events before we get too far. March 11th, I'll be co-hosting the Johnny B Show. Make sure you check us out in the Tampa Bay area on your FM dial at 102.5 or check us out online at theboneonline.com. March 23rd, our Boozy Collab Dinner. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. And on March 26th, 27th, we'll be filming VooDoo Underground. Check out Season 1 on RHS TV. And on April 11th, another filming of Dinner Diaz with Chef Jeff Philbin. Next week's guest, our buddy Chef Tim Keelick. And we're going to be talking all about burgers as we get ready for VooDoo Underground and VooDoo Bash. Get ready, guys. Here comes the VooDoo Chef Podcast.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, buddies? We're checking in from Tampa, Florida. It's a great day, and we're here. We got Knick Knack Paddywhack, Chef Patrick Artz, and special guest tonight, my friend. Should I
Just go Wood.
Yeah, Chef Hollywood. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here with everyone else.
So we got a fun night planned, and it's a big night. We're all live in one room. We're hanging out, drinking, pounding the Bud Lights. How many will you do? What's a normal night? A normal podcast night.
5 or 6, but these are pounders, though. 16 ounce. So equivalent to 8
I never
bottles.
knew what that meant.
Pounders.
I get it now.
Because now when my wife goes, she finds, say, 5 beer bottles in the sink. I had 5 beers. She doesn't do the math. That's why I have 16 ounce beer.
That's not a strong suit.
Yeah.
And Patrick, you got a little bit of Sinatra happening.
I do. I'm looking forward to trying this out.
Yeah, we broke out that Sinatra tonight. Sporting the coffee. Let us know what you guys are drinking, where you're checking in from. Any questions at all? We're going to kick off tonight. Lots of stuff going on. If you didn't know, big news. The biggest thing, we hanging out on Monday nights, co-hosting the Johnny B Show, 102.5 The Bone. You can stream it live, The Bone online. Johnny and I played a game last night. I thought it was kind of cool. I'd like to play it with you guys if you're down. And you guys out there, please jump in the comments and let us know what your thoughts are. I'm going to name a cuisine. And you guys, I want you to tell me where I'm going in Tampa Bay to get the best version of it. So, right, it's tough. You know, I was like, Johnny, I eat at Buffalo Wild Wings when I go out because they leave me alone. I get nachos, I drink beer jack, and they serve me, and that's what I want. So it's kind of tough. So out there, you're playing out there in La La Land, you let us know too. First one, because it's one of our go-tos, Chinese. What are your thoughts on Chinese?
Yeah, I can't.
No?
Because when I was executive chef at a place called the Bamboo Club
Yeah.
in International Plaza,
Yes.
that was the first time I had elevated Chinese, and also Pacific Rim. So it wasn't just American style sweet and sour chicken and stuff like that. Since then, honestly, whoever Ubers me. But I will tell you, up on a Country Way, Alive, Sushi Alive.
Sushi Alive.
They have like cooked dishes also, and that's wonderful. There's a place also on South Del Mabry and Kennedy. The one that has like the koi fish painted on the outside.
Yummy House.
You go to Yummy House to get the dim sum. Forget about it. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
That was Johnny's number one.
Oh, really?
He also, you know, you got to get the salt and pepper anything there. That's what they're for.
The salt and pepper calamari.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Yummy House is phenomenal.
So I had the good fortune of teaching the owner's sons, and so I texted him. I said, "What's in the salt and pepper chicken?" He goes, "Salt and pepper." I'm like, "Fuck off, man."
But it's one of those things where, like, even if you get all the ingredients for a recipe, you have the instructions and everything, it won't taste the same.
Nope.
That's why I think the chefs that have secret recipes are just babies.
You know, we were talking about Los. Los will give you any of his recipes you want.
Yes.
And he'll look you in the face and go, "You're not going to make it like me because you suck."
It will never taste the same. And also, even if you could, like KFC, 11 herbs and spices, secret recipe, put in a safe, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I knew the exact recipe, they won't taste like yours. But even if it did taste like yours, I don't want to have to go through those steps.
Make it.
Yep.
So so if you think that having a secret recipe is the key to your success, you're fucking wrong. It's everything else about your place that's awesome.
Hollywood's going to tell us.
Sorry.
He's going to tell us
exactly
what he thinks on every topic.
Yes.
And I hope you do too, Foodies. Where are we getting our Chinese food? That's what I want to know. Patrick?
So Yummy House is definitely on top of my list. I very picky for Japanese food in general, like sushi, ramen. You know, ramen's one of the things that I do the most and make at home the most, and I spend a lot of time doing. I haven't found good ramen anywhere, really. And
Really?
like better than what I make at home, in my opinion.
Right.
Right?
But we're all chefs, though. It's kind of fucking hot.
It is, yes. No.
Kendra, sharp checking. Kendra, what's going on? I got to give a big shout out. Kendra, we're looking for the best Chinese food in Tampa. We'd love to know what you think. But more importantly, yeah, I'm calling you out right here on the podcast. I need to know if we can expect good food to be doing the entree dish again at Sig Chef, because it was off the chart. And you better be at the best burger in Florida. So start locking that in now. Of course, Kendra is one of the chefs down at Good Food Catering. Mark Tequila 512 checking in. Patrick, hold up that glass. It's filled with Tequila 512.
Absolutely.
Not tonight. It's got Sinatra in it, Mark. But all the love. We'll show you some love. We'll pretend, and we'll show you a little love later in the show. Drop in that murmur drink. You know, my favorite Chinese, because I want the shit delivered to my door in a brown bag. I want that. It's Kang Gardens out by down the road on the way to your school.
Right.
Yeah, over there next to Publix in Westgate. Kang Garden. You can't go wrong. I've never had anything bad from there. Of course, I get the same thing every time.
What's a dish that you judge that Chinese restaurant by? Like, if they have the best General Tao, you know what I mean? Like what is it the best fried rice? Because I can tell you right now, fried rice is shit. Get the peas in the peas out of the fucking fried rice. Who started that? What white guy started that?
Max Gerard checking in. We had a great meal at Black Brick the other night. Of course, Richard Hales just China One off Gun Highway. Ronnie K checking in. What's going on, guys? We're just hanging out talking about different cuisines, where we can find them, what's the best. Of course, Max Gerard, one of the top caterers in town. We got two big time caterers hanging out with us tonight. And that's absolutely fucking awesome. I'm proud to say I taught you both. Much love to you both. Max has the absolute best bagels you'll ever have. My wife keeps asking me for some, Max, just so you know. All right, let's go to next cuisine. If anybody says Olive Garden, fuck you. Italian, where are we going?
I don't know. I mean, for years, maybe not years. So it's Maggiano's, West Shore, right? I mean,
that's my people.
It's
I was the chef there.
family meal and everything center of the table.
Maggiano's, their ability to put out quality food, change their specials, and on mass quantity. People get married. They have wedding receptions there.
Right.
And it's still always diamond, wonderful. I'm also biased because I used to work in Maggiano's. But Ivaroni's on Himes.
Yep.
Ivaroni's still puts out a good product. Like, it's still, I'm not jumping over the moon, but Ivaroni's.
You know, Kendra's saying Bella's out there on Soho, and I was going to ask about Bella's. The owners are just, well, they passed, but were amazing people and very kind to the culinary programs in Hillsborough County, but I've never eaten. I don't know if you guys ever had Bella's.
No,
I haven't been there now.
A lot of people rave about it. I like Chena. I like our boy Butter down in Channelside. He puts on a good little spread down there. If you've never been, gotta check it out.
I will say another good one I have to just Google here is Esposito's. I forgot the name of it. It's over on Del Maybury. Do you know where the that Chuck E. Cheese is on Del Maybury?
I've never been to that Chuck E. Cheese down there.
North Del Maybury, next to
Four Rivers,
next to Prime Time.
In that area, just before it.
Yeah.
Just before.
Fletcher, almost that up that
a little before that. I believe so. Yeah, I don't think it's a chain. Yeah, we've been there a couple times. They're a place they open at 4:00 in the afternoon. If you go early, you're fine. If you get there at 6:00 without a reservation, you might be waiting. Yeah.
What do you judge your Italian restaurant by?
Before you go there, I want to ask Kendra. Kendra, is Nabruzzi's the one on Van Dyke? If that's on Van Dyke, I've heard nothing but amazing things about Nabruzzi's too. Van Dyke, and I think it's I'm going to guess Lake. But it's
Luke's Lake Fern?
No, it's on Van Dyke.
Okay. Oh no, all right. Sorry again.
Well, you know, it's
you said Lake.
Lake
I thought
no Van Dyke. H is here tonight. H is here tonight.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry
So what do we judge? What do we judge the Italian restaurant?
Gravy, marinara.
not to say sauce. Yeah,
And-
it has to
and
be sauce.
I want you to know, my man says great.
It's fucking gravy. It's red gravy.
You still making it every Sunday?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not being funny. I know. Yeah, I know it sounds stupid, but yeah. But my wife,
Acid reflux.
Ajita.
We say shit.
All right. Yeah.
What?
Hot.
And we got Max checking in talking about Roca with $3, dollar signs Chena with
Yeah.
2. And where is Viva Napoli? Because I like that $1 sign, Max.
Like expensive.
Right.
Not so bad. Hey, it's still good.
Yeah, he's going ahead and doing the book for us.
Right.
That's the Michelin guide right there for us, South Tampa. Which one's Viva Napoli? Is that on Cass?
El Prado and
Are you looking up
Hubert.
facts?
Typed it in, map came up.
Oh,
Well, no, I get it. That's awesome.
Technology is
Crazy.
crazy.
Doing shit.
futures now, dude.
All right, sorry. Well, I know.
Internet's amazing.
Hey, if Carmack was here, he would have fucking know the answer already. He would have been like, "That's 51613."
Well, you know,
Yeah, I
he's an autistic kid, bro. And Ed will be checking in here in a little bit.
He's not already listening.
Oh, he's not yet. I mean, when you'll see him pop up in the green room right there, and he'll jump
All
right
right.
in. All right, so all right, here's the last one, and I want everyone to
Go.
fucking answer on this because this is my jam. I want to know the best burger in Tampa Bay. And no matter where I go, I'm disappointed. I won't shout out names, but you can pick the own alphabet and AC/DC songs that everybody raves about. Not really that good. Kind of tastes like somebody needs to drop some TNT on their store. Just saying. Kendra Shop checking in. Rocco was better than Lilac Imo. And this whole section's Imo, just so you know. It's your own opinion. That's what.
Yeah.
You know, I used to love going to Burger Culture, but I think they've kind of slipped with their growth and their expansion. You know, 2 stores gets kind of tough sometimes. Ain't nobody gonna come cook it back, right? The fuck am I doing here?
I can tell you right now, one of the best burgers I've had.
Was a smash burger cooked in an oven for fucking and sat and kept warm there for 12 fucking hours?
It wasn't even smashed.
I'm
not being funny.
Isn't that a meatball?
It was smoked. It was fancy. No, fucking Applebee's. I know it sounds fucked up. Applebee's on the corner of Limeboa and Sheldon. When I want meat, cheese, bun. Good.
And he cuts it in half and only eats half.
I cut in half, make sure it's cooked right.
But do you eat the other half?
No. I get full. I'm a delicate fucking flower. Point is, I swear, don't do it.
I'm not gonna do anything.
The last 2 times I've gone there, because I said I do a figure at the bar. I've given the bartender like a 5. Do me a favor, please. Go back in the kitchen, find out who cooked the burger, because it's fucking perfect.
I got a couple.
Perfect medium rare. No, well, either that or every time I go in, the bartender goes, "Hey, that guy's here." All I know is that it's perfectly seasoned.
Are they putting tequila in your cup instead of?
Well, when you just go meat, cheese, bun, you just rely on the cook. Now, granted, if it was a short rib combination, blah, 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 who gives a shit? It was a perfectly cooked fucking burger.
So great burger, Epicurean. They get the meat from across the street.
The VooDoo burger?
No, just the meat.
Insert plug.
Insert plug here. Of course, it is. What we do. I can't tell you the last burger I've had in town where I was like, "Oh shit, I'm coming back," and I can't name a place.
The time that we went there, and you're like, "Hollywood, let me try out my burger."
Where? Oh, we went to Epicurean and had the VooDoo burger with the dirt on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
It was a concert, before a concert.
Who did we go see?
I have no fucking idea. But I knew it was a free burger at a fancy place.
And we probably drank. Oh, no, we didn't go to Iron Maiden together. We met there.
Yeah.
We met sober. We're getting a new spot opening in
Next.
downtown, hopefully in the next month or two, that'll have on the map for smash burgers. It's called Mighty Fine. Mighty Fine. Definitely going to check that out. The best burger we've had is when you and I were working at Green Iguana. That's the best burger I've had, and that's sad. That was fucking almost 15 years ago.
Green Iguana. I will take this to, and everyone out there, you should
He's
know.
going to say he's going to take it to his grave, but he's going to tell all y'all right now.
Yeah, I'm a snitch. The best, the most, fuck going to culinary school, being a chef. Never until I worked at Green Iguana. Why are you putting mayonnaise on the bottom bun and then that swiping it back off? I don't fucking want mayonnaise on my burger. That's why we swipe it off. Because when you put the burger on the mayo melts. Oil and water or juices don't mix. Your bottom bun doesn't get soggy. That was fucking 15 years ago? Almost. Not 2009. Oh, actually, yeah.
7 or 8. 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there.
Beautiful. Even now, when I'm making burgers, why are you putting mayonnaise on all the burgers? I'm not putting it on it. I'm kind of like just coating the bottom bun so that it doesn't get soggy by the time you get it. But yeah, Green Iguana, absolutely.
And you know, I got to say, I'm going to true confess right here. Kendra's burger at VooDoo Bash, it looked absolutely phenomenal. I didn't get to taste it. And I'm a little disappointed.
I will tell you, it was good. I would love to have more. Like anytime.
That's the best you got?
Well, no, I mean, I didn't have it at the restaurant. All the ones at Bash were good, right? We want all the competitors to come back, right? They're all amazing, right? But granted, I only got like a bite of each one, or
I will tell
not
you
even a quarter of each one.
No problem telling you.
Anywho.
My fave too.
Yeah, my fave too.
I'm sorry, I'm reading.
Kendra says burgers are her favorite food. They're my fave too. But we got to find a good burger in Tampa Bay. And what's funny is we talked about Chinese, Italian, all these names coming up, but nobody can tell me where I can find an amazing burger except the possibility of Mighty Fine, which, it's not even open yet. We need a good burger.
Have you guys gone? Was it Shake downtown? Is it really like all that, or is it the hype?
What's going on, Brent? Thanks for checking in, my man. You're kind of annoyed at. What is she kind of annoyed at me for?
The comment about you not tasting the burger
food. It's not a lack of love for you. Shake Shack. For me, I think it is more hype. Danny Meyer did a great job with it, but it was, it's a New York thing, and it was a New York thing. And when it came out, it was hip and trendy, and it was taking the burger and putting the same passion and care that he did for all his Madison Ave crew.
Right.
And now that it's, a chain like everything else, it's like, the original Chipotle. They fucking sell at McDonald's. Here we are. I don't like Chipotle at all.
Really?
No. And it's probably a 2-3 time a month dinner here in the house because the girls love it. The girls love it.
Right.
Not a fan at all. Not a fan at all. And I kind of feel that way about Shake Shack.
Haven't been there. Saw when they were building that whole hotel there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, well, I remember watching like a documentary about Shake Shack and the line out all the way down the corner. Me being from Rhode Island, in the state of Rhode Island, there are more Dunkin' Donuts per square mile than any place on planet Earth.
I believe it.
Dunkin'. And then Krispy Kreme came to Providence. And people lost their shit for one fucking week. There were lines all the way down the block for 1 week. And then they went out of business. It was like, yeah, that was cool. All right, now give me my extra large. Give me.
They talk like Hollywood is what.
Yeah.
On my son's eyes, I'll never have Chris.
I said, I purposely didn't say I swear. I went, no. I caught myself and I said, I swear.
Max, I'd love to know what you like about Shake Shack. For me, it's just not that. The best burger I've ever had in Chicago, bro. Hook a brother up, man. And we've got my BFF in the room, Billy fucking Floyd, checking in from Orlando. What's going on, buddy? We're talking all things food. We're talking about Chinese food, Italian food. Talking about the burger right now. What about pizza?
Garbage.
Garbage. Hot garbage?
Fucking sizzling. All right, you know what?
Here he comes.
Sorry, fuck you.
Now?
I had the opportunity to get XO seats at a Lightning game.
Absolutely, right there it is. I'm hearing you.
And that brick oven pizza.
Oh, I've never had that.
And that,
How recent?
well, it's been a while. My friends that were in the XO club had long since passed. Not died, just they're not my friends. So, point is, that brick oven pizza. There's not name a pot. You go.
Santoro's, man. Max is right. Santoro's is one of the best in town over there on Cass Street.
I mean, no, we can go Cappy's, you know, like
he's all right.
Tampa Originals. Tampa, no, it's good pie.
What's the name?
How about what's the best pizza you can get to your house without leaving it?
Santoro's.
Really?
Oh yeah, I call my daughter and say, "Hey, pick one up on your way home." What's the name of the place in Oldsmar that has Chicago pie? Or I should say, deep dish pie. It's not really Chicago because if you talk to people from Chicago, and Ray, if you're watching the show, deep dish is not Chicago pie. We know, Ray. Ray Lampy will fight you.
Wait, Pizzeria Uno. That's not
well.
That's not considered Chicago.
If you talk to Ray, that is tourist pie. But you don't see the.
I thought that was like number 2 of the original.
You don't see the Homestead people, the Chicagoans, going to Pizzeria Uno.
Touché.
You see all the tourists going there.
Well, didn't they open up one in West Shore Mall and that shit the bed once again?
Yeah. we live in Florida.
Yeah. but Florida's all full of transplants. How the fuck do you not go, oh my gosh, finally a taste of my home here? Is there just so little support? Or have you just been, your taste buds been so dulled?
Based on the fact that it's closed, I'm going to go, yeah.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that it's not there anymore, I am absolutely going to.
Based on the fact that it doesn't come with a pepperoni and a side of garlic butter sauce topping.
Hey, man. It's hand stretched, bro. It's hand stretched.
Yeah. That's awesome. I like West Shore, though, honestly. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Yes, I do.
Favorite pizza? Tampa Bay?
New York.
No.
South 501 South Howard.
Motherfucking Costco, because it's $9.99 and you get an 18-inch pie.
You know what? They got the best hot dogs.
I'm a baller on the butt, right?
$1.50 with a Pepsi.
And the wife wants the chicken Caesar salad for $6.50 because I'm a fucking baller on a budget and I can feed a family of 4 for like $25. Fuck yeah, Costco. You're doing it right. Get them from a goddamn sponsor. Costco. No?
Hey, don't go far. When we come back, we're going to talk about our top 3 favorite commercials of all time. Hey, all my burger people, since you're out there watching, I expect you to do one thing for me. Fight me.
What's going on, Booties? It's time for a little VooDoo throwdown. You think you can take me? Let's see it. My pilots are lit. I've got my meats. I've got my 2 3.5 ounce ground beef burgers. And, of course, on our burgers, VooDoo dust. And what we're going to do, we're going to do smash burgers. And I'm going to show you how fast it can be done. And if you think you can beat me, tag me, at me, slash me, duet me, whatever it is, you do, and send it to me. Because we're about ready to go. And we're going to knock this out of the park. So, Time will start once the first piece of food hits the grill. And that's same for you. So, if you're going to play along, get ready to rock and roll. Because it is on. Like your pilots, grab your knees, VooDoo like we do. All right, here we go. Get ready, homies. Oh, look at that first patty. Don't forget to season that bad boy. What? All right. Bun ready to come off. Lettuce on the bottom of the bun. Top bun, get ready to hold. Guys, it is coming. We're almost ready to flip this bad boy. Look at that. Now, smash burger, no cheating. Cooked all the way through, still juicy. No crispy edges. Gotta be cooked, gotta be moist. Still a double hand drip. All right, rocking and rolling. Your patties better look as good as mine, homie. Season both sides, no cheating. No cheating. My friend Doc Barbecue says, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. No cheating. Here we go. Onions. Tomato. Oh, these yummy pickles. I love pickles. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you're ready. Fight me.
That's right. I want you guys to all fight me. But more importantly, I want you to fight me at VooDoo Bash when we are looking for the best burger in Florida. If you think you have what it takes, sign up. Hit us up. Sign up. It's August the 3rd at the Cuban Club. We already have confirmation from Carl Stanton in Key Largo, Marathon Key. I was close. We have confirmation from Dane Bavort over in Orlando. Ralph Underwood living out there in Riverview. Anybody else already signed? Mitch Smithy's already in the game. So Kendra Max, Slapulator, anybody out there in the room, we want you at Bash. Let us know if you want to play. 85 burgers. That's what you're cooking. We'll give you the buns. We'll give you some badass buns from your bake, title sponsor. And we will rock and roll and have an amazing time. And, we talk about Kendra cooked the entree for the fuck's the name of that event?
The Progressive Dinner?
Yeah, the Progressive Dinner. We both went to turn it on, and I turned it off.
Cool. Thanks.
You turned it on, I turned it off, then we did it again. But Kendra did burgers and the Progressive Dinner the year before that. Max did a wonderful octopus salad with Romanesco sauce at the Signature Chef Progressive Dinner presented by First Watch. We're getting ready to lock and load that again, so if you want to jump in on that, it is one of our biggest fundraising events for the VooDoo Chef Foundation. If you want to contribute to the foundation, log on to VooDooChefFoundation.com. I remember your competition for Pro Start. Awesome, Chef. Thanks, my man. Appreciate you guys checking in. Anthony Foss checking in. Guys, it's time. We started off. We got Chef Andrew Tambuzzo coming in as a guest tonight. We wanted to talk about, with Andrew coming in, what are we going to title the show? We titled it Where's the Beef? Because he's a butcher. My brain went straight to commercials, the old Wendy's commercial, Where's the Beef? And so we thought it would be fun tonight to do a top 3 commercials. So, we're going to go around the room. We'll do the 3, 2, 1, start with number 3. We'll get them all listed out. Then we'll figure out what we think's the best commercial of all time based on just us sitting here. And of course, as always, you're lying. Hollywood's the one that told me this. You do you, I'll do me.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at. So you do you. Let us know what you think. Number 3 commercial all time.
It was actually, I think, rated like the number 1 commercial, generally speaking, of all time. The Apple commercial. It was during the Olympics. The commercial didn't come out in '84, but it had to do with the movie 1984. Big Brother is watching you, wherein there are a bunch of very gray-scaled people watching the authority figure on the screen, etc. And this Olympic athlete comes in with like a hammer and swings it and smashes the giant screen, canceling out Big Brother watching us. That is a beautiful commercial because the same fucking company that we're going to destroy Big Brother watching us is now literally fucking watching us. Not only watching us, feeds us stuff. That to me is perfect irony. That's why I know people.
That's called foreshadowing.
Yes, yeah. That's why, like, I'll say, like, yeah, I know it's like groundbreaking commercial because of this, that, and the other. Fuck that. It's groundbreaking now because the same company that said Big Brother's watching you smashed that screen now gave us all a screen in our hand.
Yep.
And that's that's beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful of how they got into us.
You gotta love Don Hill checking in with Allied Discount Tires. If you want your nuts hand torqued, Don, is that Ernie Haynes? Is that who that is? Allied Discount Tires, and they used to advertise on Championship Wrestling from Florida. That is like horrible. That I know that, but I'm almost positive that's what it is. Pat, what's your number 3 commercial here, buddy?
So my number 3 is one of the Snickers commercials. Forget what year it was, but it was a while ago. The Chiefs in the end zone with the old guy who misspells Chiefs.
Right.
Spells out chefs. There we go. I don't know if we have audio, but
yeah, there's no audio on this one, but
doing all that hard work, hand painting the letters in,
because that's how they do it these days, right?
The player comes right up there.
I can tell you right now.
Who are the chefs?
Who are the chefs? And I can say right now, the old man literally says, "Great googly moogly."
Yep.
And the reason why I know that is because me and one of my best friends, from then on, kind of like there's some other commercials out there that have like that's like Frankie, have a Snickers. Those taglines, just do it. Mm-hmm. It was from everything that went wrong was like great googly moogly instead of cursing. That's a good one.
That's pretty sad there, bud.
Fuck you. Sorry, what's yours?
My third favorite commercial from 1971. I was a whopping 1 year old. I don't even know how this commercial stuck in my head.
I don't know how many people are going to actually remember.
What is
like
it?
To teach the world to sing.
So I don't know why we don't have audio on any of these.
I like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. That's the song I sing. You know, yeah. You know the backup vocal.
That's my number 3 right there.
All right.
All right. I guess it's one of those positivity things that drives everybody nuts. But for me, that was a big deal, man. And I love
that. Was cool. No, that was definitely cool.
All right, Pat, let's go to you, number 2. Which one's your number 2?
So for my number 2, I want to say it was 1999. Budweiser, the famous "What's Up" commercial, where they're on the phone.
Oh. Yes. Now, here's my thing, though. The commercial was fucking hysterical. Mm-hmm. The year after the commercial came out,
scary movie.
was when everyone kept on going, wow.
When Ghostface came out.
What's not evil? No, it's a scary movie. Yeah.
Ghostface.
Yeah.
That was hysterical, and just their faces on this commercial, absolutely hysterical.
But you know what? That was funny. Just like Flo from the insurance commercials.
Mm-hmm.
These guys made loot, right? Because didn't they come back? Didn't they do this? What's that?
And they would do it live on different things.
Yep.
Just imagine being like an out of work actor, be like, yeah, I got this commercial deal.
Right.
What do you gotta do? I gotta say 2 words. What was app? What?
You gotta love Max checking in with JG Wentworth.
Oh my god! God damn it!
It just burns in your brain. Burns in your brain. And
oh yeah, ECAC is there.
I don't know that one.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Is that new?
Never mind.
Easy.
I don't want to. It's not a plug.
And
you guys hear it. You hear that? If you want some cold air, easy is there.
I'm a little creeped out right now.
You don't know. You don't know. All right. It's kind of like call JG Wentworth.
Right, the one that we just had up that brought in this one into your brain.
Damn it! Sorry.
Here's my number 2.
Go.
Here's my number 2. If anybody knows this as of right now, let me know. This is the 2 all beef patty special sauce, pickles, onions, on a sesame bun.
Wait, why do you keep on going back to the 70s though?
Well, I don't know. My brother's. This was. They call me old. So this, I believe, was 1975.
Holy shit.
I would have been 5 years old, but I remember my brothers just saying this over and over and over and over, and they would say it backwards, and I'm like, why? But they'd say it forwards and backwards and backwards and forward. And,
yeah, you can pass a DUI checkpoint on that one,
right?
Yeah, you know the McDonald's jingle? Watch this.
Say your ABCs. I went to Hillsborough County Public School. Orbit Gum, Lint Liquor commercial. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's that? Kendra?
Kendra.
Kendra. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Wait. Wasn't that? Oh, she's a funny chick. Not Julia Roberts' niece.
Oh,
you gotta look it up. It's kind of like saying, "What the French toast?" Like it's a whole series of like arguments, but instead of cursing,
they keep saying these different things. It's like Austin Powers.
Yeah, but
what's
funnier.
that favorite rocket? I don't know, Johnson.
No, and like you motherfather. That's so bad, aspirin.
Who you calling cootie clean, you lint liquor?
Yes.
Of course, I have no clue what that is, Max. But thank you. That's right there, repayment for me taking you to Motley Crue. We're even.
Kendra, you're my new best friend. That's a great commercial. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's cool.
Yes, that one. Okay. Oh yeah.
Nothing.
All right.
What's your number 1?
So my number 1 is a Snickers from 2010. It's a Betty White, where she's getting tackled, playing a football game.
Mike, what is your deal, man?
Come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
Mike, you're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Oh,
baby.
Whoa.
Eat a Snickers. Better?
Better. That hurt.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfied.
The fucking cameo was the best, bro. I thought the best line was, "That's not what your mom said," or what.
Right.
But the 8 pagoda's the best. Oh,
what's the name of the show?
Barney Miller.
Thank you.
Barney Miller. Peyton. Oh.
What's your number? Oh,
I'm reading, man.
pull up the orbit.
Oh yeah, because I could do that. These aren't preloaded into the thing, there, girlfriend.
Peyton Manning, your very own.
We actually do show prep and put those into the stuff, Kendra. I wish I could
Oh.
tell you that that we didn't. All right, Holly, your number 1 is something.
Okay, the commercial itself, I think, is.
Will it speak for itself? If it had sound.
The reason, yeah, oh my, it better fucking have sound. Sorry. But the reason why it's my favorite is not, first of all, I think it's the commercial itself, excuse me, is genius. But after myself and my wife watched the commercial, that's why it's now my number one.
All right, here we go.
I'm Michael Cera, and I'm pleased to announce that this is my cream. CeraVe. Oh, you didn't know? Generosity. The truth has been hiding in plain sight. I am CeraVe. Can human skin truly be this moisturized? Oh, yeah. Wow. Let my cream hydrate you. I like this. Skin. 3 essential ceramides. All day hydration. I'm telling them our story. CeraVe. Developed with Michael Cera. V. We like? I just think it would be really nice if people think that I make this. So, that's my thing.
Okay.
I don't drink enough. I haven't drank enough.
The one I'm talking about was Michael Cera in a boardroom being like, I'm your new spokesperson. CeraVe. I'm Michael Cera. Goes through a whole spiel. Not that one. That one kind of makes it obvious. But during the Super Bowl, the part that I think is the funniest, first of all, great concept. You take someone's name and, first of all, hey, who just injected himself back into common culture? But what happened afterwards was my wife turned to me. Oh. Fuck, it's out there now. Hope she's not watching this.
All right, my number one.
I want to check out. My wife, after this, turns to me. She goes, sorry. No, I'm sorry. She goes, did he invent that? And I went.
Now we know who he's apologizing to.
If she's watching this, there's so much fucking trouble.
Hollywood will never be back.
Like, did he invent that? I'm sorry, what?
So last time you were here, I broke you.
Oh, wait.
and we've been on punishment. Well, no, the time before last.
The tequila time?
Yeah. I
broke you.
And now you're talking about your wife on the podcast.
But
Hollywood will never be back.
No. Point
Jenny,
made.
I had nothing to do with it.
The funny part was the conversation after that fucking commercial where we both agreed it was oh my God, that's the funniest commercial ever. She's like,
really
did he invent that? As she has a fucking jar of it on her. I'm gonna get way too much. Yeah, that's why it's my favorite. Just move on.
Number one is the WhatsApp commercial. I think this at that time, it didn't matter who you were, where you were. Everybody was saying that stupid shit.
Oh my God, like Wayne's World, the swing.
Yeah.
Or baby. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, but
it's funny at first.
I think WhatsApp way outdid all of those.
Because everyone did it.
Everyone. And again, the absolute best is Ghostface. Ghostface doing the WhatsApp.
That was the Wayne's Brothers.
Wayne's Brothers. Yeah, it was a scary movie, not Scream.
Correct.
It was the
Correct.
play.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. All right, who's out there? What do we got going? The Clydesdale's kicking the field goal. Absolutely an awesome commercial. Yes, Kendra, we do have a phone. Wait, we have a moment. What is going on, Big Eddie?
Oh, Ed, did you rewind the video to the beginning and listen to the whole thing?
Fuck no, I don't have time for that shit. No, I just got home.
Oh, he's mad because I said autistic Ed. He's ratting on me.
He said that you were artistic. You're very
Artistic.
artsy.
What's the difference? Artistic, autistic, same shit.
One can do math really well and count cards. According to the movies that I've seen.
That ain't me.
And that's how the podcast got canceled. You invited me one fucking night, and I ruined it in one statement. We'll edit that later.
Ed, we miss you, brother. We miss you, man.
Likewise, man. That's what I get for going to puppy class. So I guess I walked in at a great time discussing fucking Super Bowl commercials.
Ed, what's your favorite commercial of all time?
I don't know. You mean Super Bowl or just in general?
In general.
Oh, I don't know. I think the only one I can remember of recent memory was that cracked me up. There was a Geico commercial, and it was one of the ones where the guy would come out and he would say something about, switching to Geico. Does switching to Geico to say 15% make sense? And my favorite one was, does a drill sergeant make a terrible psychologist? And that just fucking cracked me up. The one with the guy from Full Metal Jacket. Oh, that was great. When the guy was talking about something made him sad, and he said, "You know what makes me sad? You do." And he yells at him, and then he throws the Kleenex at him and says, "Cry, baby." Oh my God, that would crack me up. Another one that probably wouldn't work these days because they'd say somebody got upset or offended or was made uncomfortable. Fuck off. Twice.
Jesus Christ. I thought I just canceled our fucking podcast.
Yeah, no. We're definitely not woke. Definitely. You know what? We are like just killing. Look at it. It's in rare form tonight. Are you drinking tonight, Ed? What do you got? You got a heavy?
You have fucking painkillers? What are you working with?
No, nothing. I think maybe what got me was, oh God, Eric's gonna fuck with me for this. We were worse. This is
Ed called Ed autistic.
That's true. We were on the way to dog class. We were out in this kind of sketchy part of St. Pete, and it was like, we got to stop somewhere because I don't know if I can make it through the whole class. So we stopped at somewhere that we just don't even have anymore in town, but yet there was one in like Sketchballville of St. Pete. There was a Hardee's.
Maryland fried chicken?
Unload, right?
Which one?
Hardee's.
What was it, Ed?
It was a Hardee's. Yep.
Dude, there's something about a Hardee's burger that just is like, it just hits right, man. When you see a Hardee's, you're like, oh shit, I'll take it. I mean, there are no more. Let's just go have one.
Yeah, and I got double mushroom and Swiss.
Oh, man.
Hey, Hollywood here. Quick question.
Yeah.
Did you just say,
what's up, Spider?
We were on our way to dog class?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
New puppy
That's why
training.
You're not here.
That's why I
What
just
kind of
got home.
dog is it? Please tell me it's like a Cane Corso, a Rottweiler.
It's a dog show. It's a dog show dog.
No, it's a silky terrier.
Okay.
That's what people say when they see me walking it. They're like, I wouldn't expect you to have that kind of dog. So, yeah, whatever. I've had that happen. People see me in the neighborhood here, and then they run into me later. Like, what's that?
The slow guy in the neighborhood that lives two fucking houses. Don't start laughing. Don't you dare.
Oh, hey, don't
Too late.
Hey, what are you trained to do? It's a show dog. What, you run around in a circle? Don't let mom step on its fucking paws while you're running around in a fucking circle?
Ed,
don't flinch when the guy lifts his fucking tail up and looks at his balls.
Ed, you're going to squash him. I know. It's all good. And when we come back.
What are you trained to do?
It's a girl.
From Cape.
Oh,
Hey y'all, Bubba here at Wicked Oak Barbecue in Tampa, Florida. As most of you know, we love helping out and giving back to the community. We do a lot with a bunch of different foundations, but one we worked really close with the last couple years is our buddy Erik Young over at the VooDoo Chef Foundation. You know, at first when we first met Erik, I was like, oh, I don't know about this guy. I thought it was all about the Jack Daniels and stuff, but man, this guy does a lot for the community and plays a huge role in the up and coming chefs all throughout the Tampa Bay area. This guy loves what he does and you can see it in his work. Be sure to come check us out over in Seminole Heights at our brick and mortar, or if you're at one of the games or events down at Emily Arena, we are inside Emily Arena now. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or our TikTok.
What's going on, Voodies? Tonight, it's all about the Murmur rum. It's a coconut rum that is definitely voodoo worthy. We're going to start by filling up our rocks glass with ice. Real simple. We still have ice in our shaker, and now it's time to mix the drink. We're going to start with about 2 ounces of Murmur. And we all know I pour heavy, so it is what it is. 2 ounces pineapple juice. An ounce, if I can open it right, an ounce of Chambord.
I love saying out loud because
Look,
fucking
you hear this
golden
guy?
doodle.
He's like feeling bad because he's.
I'm sorry, but no, I'm not fucking with you. No, I am definitely fucking with you. Because I have a golden doodle.
Hey, time out, listen. You're talking to this.
Oh, I'm
not
sorry.
Ed in South Tampa. You don't have to yell.
I'm sorry.
He can hear you right there.
And I apologize. If I insulted you, or no, or what? Shut the fuck up.
He's talking on you, bro. And he's like trying to talk to you from here to South Tampa.
I'm talking at the camera.
But
Brother, I'm not. I'm definitely making fun of you.
Stop talking in caps.
Because I can see what that would look like with you walking a dog. For instance, myself.
It's a shovel, Ed.
I have a golden doodle, which is fucking awesome because it's literally called a golden doodle. Like first prize in the dip contest. I have a golden doodle. He's still like retarded though. Like he's got one eye that kind of looks a little sideways.
Shovels. Shovels.
Oh, be digging. I could just picture you walking around with silky schnitzels and then just looking weird. Not weird. It would look
Shovels, Ed.
in proportion. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry, Ed. I'm not making fun of you. I'm definitely not making fun of the fucking dogs. Dogs are awesome.
Dude, I don't get offended. It is pretty funny. If I saw me walking down the street with 3 little fucking hairy rats like they are, I would probably roll down the window and go and drive by. You know.
Best part is I'm talking about a Sunday fucking morning, right? Boxer shorts, dick's just tickling to get out, walking 3 schnitzels or whatever you call them, silky thingies, around the neighborhood, no shirt, just like your wife's slippers, boxer shorts. Boom.
I haven't gone that far.
Statement in your neighborhood.
And I got to tell you, I think that's a little wishful thinking on Hollywood's part. We're going to put in our guests tonight.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'll be talking. Yeah.
Give it up for the chef of Boozy Pig,
yes,
our friend Andrew Tambuza. Drew, what's going on, brother?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Hey. You have a dog.
Hey, this right here.
Oh Lord!
Hey, do you have a dog?
Not only do I have dogs, but I have some shorts too. Some shorts.
Oh,
hey, I have a black lab and pit bull mix. Yes.
And he goes. He takes him for a walk in his shorts.
Wait, where are you from?
He's from here. He's fucking with you.
All right. This is that podcast. Easy, baby. That's top podcast. But see, he said a black lab and a pit mix. First of all, come on, man. Someone got raped there.
Yes. Drew, you're not here to talk about your dogs. We're here to talk about some red wattle pigs, man. And that's what I want to know about, dude. Tell us what's going on with Boozy Pig, and what's the haps down there right now?
Oh, it's crazy right now. There's a little bit of everything going on. We have our normal butcher shop and restaurant that's been, honestly, it's busier than ever. We're also really kicking butt with wholesale lately. We also sell to a lot of restaurants around town. That's what I mean by wholesale, different sausages and deli meats and whatnot. And also we have the farm. About almost a year ago, I bought the herd of pigs that we were already buying from. And now we're also raising and managing those pigs, that same herd. And that's what we're using in the butcher shop and we're using in the restaurant.
That's a lot to take in, brother. You got a lot going on. Let's slow this down for a minute. When I met you, it was just about sausage. You were making sausage. You were trying to get accounts wherever you could. What got you into the sausage making? And again, we're talking with Andrew Tambuza, the owner of Boozy Pig on Cypress Street. Tell us about the sausage, bro. That's because this is something that was like in your blood, something you really wanted to get into.
Yeah, well, it was something I grew up doing. As a kid, I was, really fortunate to be able to hang out with my grandparents and specifically my grandfather, and different holidays, summer vacation. I was always with him. And one of the things that I got to do was make sausage with the old men. And that was getting up real early, going to the market, getting all the ingredients, get all the sheep casings, getting everything that we possibly could, show up to his old grocery store that was at that point, just a few years away from being closed. And him and a few other old men would get together and we'd make sausage. And that's kind of where I was first introduced to it. Was at that point I was probably 8 or 10 years old. And from there on, it was just really a family hobby that we did. My grandfather, after a few years later, just said, "You know what? I don't feel like doing this anymore. If you guys want to keep doing it, here you go." And it was really my dad that, he took the lead and said, "You know what? We can't let this go. We have to keep this going." And he built out a little small room in the house, and not in the house, a little small room in the garage. And that's where we made sausage. It was called the sausage room. It's no longer where we make sausage, but we still call it the sausage room. And that's where, everything from all the holidays, every time any of my grandfather's old customers wanted any product, wanted sausage, hey, you guys still making sausage? Yeah, sure, absolutely. And little by little, we just kept getting more and more of those contacts. And I started hunting. I started processing wild game. Little by little, I got more and more accounts in that regard. And I think by that point, I got bit by the bug. I stepped in the hole and just kept falling. Charcuterie came around. I really got into barbecuing, and it was just I couldn't learn enough. I just wanted to keep knowing more and more. I got into I really wanted to improve the quality of meat I was working with, so I started looking for local pork, local beef, local chicken. That's where I got introduced to the herd of pigs that I have now. I was buying from a farmer for the first almost 4 years almost 5 years of my business. And never would I've ever imagined that I would have bought that same herd, 4 or 5 years later down the road.
Andrew, Ken and Chef Hollywood has a question for you.
Sure.
You were saying how, like, you, when you were little, worked with your grandpa. Is it a generational thing? Is it just being with your grandpa that, like, is it being around your elders and learning something that they're imparting onto you? Do you think that's why you continue to go with it? You're not like, yeah, I like the sausage thing, but I want to be a lawyer. Like you're like,
I think
how do you
that
find your passion?
I think that deep down, there was always a passion for food and for cooking. As soon as I lost interest in whatever my grandfather had me doing, I was inside with my grandmother, and it was probably in the kitchen doing something, either helping her bake or watching her cook something for me to eat, or just taking that same sausage that we just made and making lunch. And little by little, between that grandmother, my other grandmother, both sides of my family really were very much involved in food and cooking and from scratch. And that's just where it came from. It was just a passion for wanting to eat good food. And that's where it came from.
Is there, I know with work schedules and whatnot, like at my own home, I know Sunday family dinner. We talk about sausage. Sunday, no matter what's going on during the week, we have Sunday dinner together and we sit down as a family. Was that the same kind of idea? Like if you're working with grandpa and dad and you're making sausage, was there like a daily sitting down with the family and breaking bread and having a meal?
At home, it was
once a per whatever.
At home, it was every night, but with the
Really?
whole family, yeah. But with the family, it was every Sunday at my either one of my grandparents' house.
Right on.
Yeah, it was every Sunday. It was either at one or the other, without fail. It was.
And do you have kids of your own?
And then pasta.
Do you have kids of your own?
I do, yes.
Do you still practice that? I try to, but with technology and just work schedules, I've reduced my thing, or I've allowed myself to slip to just Sundays. Do you practice that with your own kids? Like, do they know what dad does when he goes to work every day? Like, are you trying to put the next generation with your place?
My kids are still pretty young, but they still know what dad does every day when he goes to work.
Yeah.
Based on what I'm wearing when I'm coming down the stairs, they know if I'm going to the farm or if I'm going to the shop. And without fail, my daughter calls me out. You know, she wants to go every day. Yeah, I definitely am trying to pass that on to the next generation. But I just think that, you know, in time with age, it'll come. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Andrew, one thing we skipped over. You went straight from the sausage all the way to own my own hog farm now, bro.
Yeah.
At what point did we open the storefront? And you know, I've been happy to watch it grow. At what point did you say, I'm opening a shop? Because you definitely jump balls in, bro. You're like all in, ready to go.
I think that after almost a decade of working at it and practicing the art, you know, it's what it is. It's an art, and failing numerous times, but ultimately just developing products and coming up with new recipes. We secured a spot outside Raymond James, and for 4 seasons we vended food out there, and that was really me just testing the market. I had a small customer base to work with that was my grandfather's, you know, a few customers that were still alive at that point, and, you know, reaching out to those families and let them know, hey, we're making sausage. And little by little, we were able to let people know what we were doing again. And, you know, like I said, outside the Bucks games and just practicing and coming up with new products. And after a while, I felt like I had enough products to do what I really wanted to do, which was a whole animal butcher shop, a whole animal restaurant that was utilizing the whole animal and utilizing techniques and practices and procedures that weren't necessarily new, but it's been a long time since anyone's been taking advantage of it and doing it like that. And that's really where it came from, was just a passion from learning and wanting to know more and more about it.
You know, I'm sitting here watching Chef Pat scroll through your website, and I'm like, God damn, I'm hungry, bro. I mean, and if you haven't checked it out yet, we can definitely drop that in the chat. so you can find that out. And if you haven't been to Boozy Pig, you have to jump down. The storefront's just absolutely amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, it is your grandfather's old sausage press that's the center focal point of your store. Am I correct?
Yeah, there's
the old machinery still there.
Yeah, all the same equipment that was passed down that I started with. That's what's in our shop. It's on display for everyone to see and to ask about, and we're happy to talk about it. Something we're really proud of.
I might lose some viewers, but I'm just interested, so I don't care. Plus, I'm a guest. When you said that you took over the pig farm, or you bought into and got a specific herd of pigs, what is it about? What makes a pig a good pig? What type of pig? Talk to me like I'm a 4-year-old, but like, why was that the right genealogy, bloodline of pig and like?
So before you start, Andrew, let's make sure we say all of your products, your beef, your pig, all of it, it's all Florida product, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All of our beef is grass-fed and finished in Florida, or if not, it's otherwise labeled. We're really proud to push Florida-specific proteins. It's the same with the pork, obviously, and then the same with the chicken. Whenever we get in fresh birds, it's usually from a local farm. I should be receiving some fresh birds next week from Red's farm down in Riverview. And our beef comes from Providence Cattle Company and also Fort McCoy Ranch.
So he was buying all the local product.
Right.
And then he was buying the pigs from this farmer, and then he just bought the whole fucking herd. And now he is a hog farmer on top of butchering. So why did you choose that herd to buy?
Well, I mean, it was a pretty organic.
Did dollars make sense, or was it because that's a specific type of pig that you wanted to specifically use?
There's a whole lot more to it.
Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't do it too deep.
No, not at all. So essentially, this is the same herd that we've been buying the whole time. I chose this particular farm. It was pretty organic. Like I said, I got into this, and as I got into it, I really wanted to know more and more about where my food was coming from. I was really into breaking down whole pigs, whole animal, and learning more and more about that. I was already doing quite a bit of processing when it came to wild hogs and deer, so I had a good grip on it. But I knew what I wanted to do going forward, and especially with the charcuterie, I really wanted to find some quality pork. So I reached out around. I found a farmer that was willing to let me come out to her place, let me see the herd, let me see the pigs. At that point, she only had maybe a dozen hogs. And I was fortunate enough to secure a half. I shared it with somebody else. And from there, I was hooked. I broke down that first half, turned it into all kinds of great food and charcuterie. And from then on, I just kept buying from her. The quality of pork was great. They're raised on pasture. You know, you could tell that they were really well cared for. You could tell when you ate them that what they ate was good for them. The quality showed when in the final product when you cooked it, and it made me want more and more. So I just kept buying from her, and I let her know my intentions. Hey, listen, eventually, not today, not tomorrow, but eventually, I'd like to open a butcher shop and feature this pork. And I would always let her taste my product. Listen, this is what I'm doing with your pigs. And, you know, little by little, through the Bucks games, I was able to just build the confidence in the product line to be comfortable opening a store, a restaurant, and the skill set, really, which I say that really lightheartedly because I feel like I'm learning something still every day. There's never a day that goes by that, there's not something new learned.
It's also kind of messed up too because we're three chefs sitting here, and viewers they're not chefs, but to understand the difference in how the meat will literally taste versus the packaging that says cage free, blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah, it's not
when
anything
you
different.
when you know that farm to table, it tastes completely different, and you cannot compare that to going to a supermarket or big box store and getting mass stuff.
No, and
The meat-
unfortunately, we do. We get that comparison all the time. Oh, why are your prices so expensive? And that's actually a question I like to get because it allows me to go into detail about everything that you should know about food. And if you don't, that's fine. But I don't mind talking about it. Let's talk about it. You know, that's just it. Is that these pigs are different, and they're raised outside. They're cared for. They're made sure that they're just happy. They're allowed to root and roam and explore and do the things that they want to do, that pigs should do. And you can tell when you cut into that animal that all of the things I just said. You can look at the color of the meat, the color of the fat, the way that it cooks down. It's just the fat just is so sweet and so good. The way that it renders, it melts in your mouth. I have a hard time not eating it. You know, a lot of people will put down pork because it's so fatty, and that's fine, but not me. It's
Fat's flavor.
It's delicious. I think everybody in this room can agree that, you know, when it comes to flavor, pork and pork fat it's up there.
It is one of the 5 food groups there, my friend. And you know, if you want to bring home the fatty flavor, we got a lot of people checking in. Glenn Wiggins checking in. Spider's back in the room. Joe Dodd from King of the Coop hanging out. Joe, we got to get you back on this podcast, my friend, and we need to get you confirmed for VooDoo Bash as the defending champion. And you know, Andrew, when you talk about your products, the passion's obviously there, and the quality and care that you have for all your animals. But the pigs, you know, you're not talking. I'm afraid that most people are, you know, picturing that little barn they had when they were a kid, that little toy with a little pen, and they're thinking a pigsty, and you've got these pigs in there. These pigs are out in the forest roaming. They're not locked up in a cage. They're out living like pigs would live. And that's a difference maker. And that, you know, for you to take care and treat those pigs the way you do, it's not unusual for that price to be where it's at. And if you were to compare yourself versus some of the other, like, let's just call them designer proteins out there, you are way in line. And not to mention the love and care that you're giving the product through its entire life. So Joe Dodd definitely says he's in. Max, I'm waiting on you, buddy. You're saying Battle Royal, but I have not got confirmation from you as to your participation in VooDoo Bash. And Drew, we have not got confirmation from you as to your participation in the best burger in Florida. I'm just saying, if we're going to blow this bitch up, let's blow it the fuck up right now. So, look at Glenn.
All right, I'm in.
Ground meat.
He has fresh from Florida ground beef.
Can you?
And we are getting ready.
Does John Q. Public, can they have their own mix?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody?
What the fuck am I asking him?
You
Sorry.
can have your own blend of his meat. We're actually getting ready to start selling his ground beef at Irwin Tech College.
So here's the issue that I have. Coming from a different state. Yeah, that's right. He made fun of me already, right?
Yeah, he did.
Coming from a different state. You go to the butcher. You go to the fucking butcher. Oh, are you gonna break my balls?
I'm not. We're talking about something else.
You go to the butcher shop, not the butcher counter of pre-wrapped shit at a supermarket, superstore, what have you. People have to realize too, you're paying for the fact that you're going to a butcher. Like, I guarantee you, or maybe I'm wrong, they can come in and go, you know what? I want pork chops, 3 fingers thick. Give me 5 of them. And you'll cut them right up.
The bottle of Grey Ghost.
Uh-oh.
Is that kiddos? We want to see kiddos.
Is it kids?
Yeah, no, I got it's all right. I got it.
No, we want to see the kids. What are you talking about?
Johnny's on the phone. Get
No,
away.
it's not kiddos. It's not kiddos. It's
Oh, never mind. Oh,
And we got Sed Edgman checking in. Sed has won Best Burger in Florida competition. Sed, we're looking for confirmations right now. Apparently, there's going to be a battle royal at VooDoo Bash this year. We just need to know if you're going to be bringing the heat there, buddy. Let us know if we can count on you for VooDoo Bash, Sed Edgman. Kendra, you're on the podcast right now, but you can be back anytime you want. We could set that up. All you got to do is send me a text with your available Tuesdays, and we can line that up.
I just want to know if I can find my own fucking fresh ground meat.
Hey, will you make a private blend for Hollywood?
So if I came in and said, hey, can I get a little bit of this, a little bit of that? Grind me 5 pounds, 3 pounds, whatever.
no. When you come in, you get fresh grind. It's fresh trimmings from what we've cut that day.
Oh yeah,
That's what you get. A lot of people will come
all
in
of
and
your
say,
trimmings.
exactly. A lot of people will come
Okay.
in. Let me get 10 pounds of ground chuck. Well, I can do
We gotta
that.
do
but
that.
It's going to be a separate price. And then I explain to them what my ground beef is, and just about every time they're happy with that.
Which every person should be happy with because it's got a little bit of freaking everything. In it.
Everything. It's got more flavor, exactly, because
I corrected myself.
Wait.
I almost said fucking. And
I got to tell you, we're sitting here talking about VooDoo Bash.
I'm sure respect.
Max has the
Oh.
key ingredient for VooDoo Bash. CeraVe aioli.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what is it say?
CeraVe aioli. That's going to be his secret ingredient at Burger Bash.
Oh, God.
Your cream, CeraVe. Hey, Andrew. Before we go too far on this, if you guys want to get out to Boozy Pig, jump in there, check out all his products. But most importantly, we got a big event coming up, don't we? We're going to be doing a collab dinner on the 26th of this month, I believe it is. And we've got the full menu out there. Everything he's got is voodoo-fied, if you will. And we will be using the red wattle pig in, I think, almost every dish. Is that a true statement?
Just about every dish. Yeah, not the dessert, but yes.
And then I'll be we'll have voodoo-inspired cocktails paired with every course. Log on to our Eventbrite link. Check it out. Come out. Enjoy the night with us. It's going to be a great night. Andrew's got some amazing food. We're going to be hanging out, just having a great time. And Andrew's like tired. Andrew's, what are you drinking tonight? Is that limoncello?
No, it's not. It's a little bit of bourbon.
What bourbon are you drinking tonight?
Woodford.
Nice.
Double oak reserve. Reserve or double oak?
Reserve. Just nothing special. It's Tuesday.
It's all special. Nothing special. It's Tuesday. Now, if it were Wednesday, we might be doing the malt.
That's it.
And Thursday, we may push it to the double oak. Pat's got all the links up there. Most importantly, Andrew, you know how we end every podcast, right?
To be honest, no, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Well, it's time for a little VooDoo Games. I hope you're ready for a little VooDoo Games.
Yeah, let's
and
do
if
it.
you're out there and you want to jump in for VooDoo Games, I think it looks like we got room for 6. If anybody wants to jump in, Kendra, quit talking smack. Max, get in the room. When we come back, we'll be playing some VooDoo Games.
What's going on, Booties? Today we're having dessert from the Cake Girl. Check them out online. Order them. They'll ship them directly to your house. If you're here in Tampa Bay, you can pick them up at their Carrollwood location. Cake Girl's Cookie Butter. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that top. Here we go. I can't wait to dig right through it. Nice and smooth. Oh, man. Oh, I don't even know what to say. This is the shit.
You've got to let.
I get asked all the time, why Tequila 512? And it would be real easy for me to say it's the 100% blue agave, the locally sourced volcanic spring water, the triple distillation, the 24-hour charcoal filtration. Hell, we could talk about the bourbon barrels, the oxygenation process, but at the end of the day, it just tastes damn good. Tequila 512, the official tequila of the VooDoo Chef. What's going on, Voodies? The only way to start your day here in Tampa Bay is with some hot-pressed Cuban toast from my friends over to Lessie Bakeries. They start with their house-baked Cuban bread. They brush it with butter and then press it paper thin inside their sandwich press. The buttery goodness and the crispy taste is something you can only find right here in Tampa Bay. It's so good, it's where I take all my friends.
What's going on social media? I'm joined here with Chef Erik Youngs, also known as the VooDoo Chef. And it's not just the VooDoo Chef, but you have the foundation, the VooDoo Chef Foundation.
We do.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Jeff, I've been teaching for over 27 years now, and I now run the Hillsborough Culinary Academy's Irwin Technical College. And, you know, my whole mission since I left the restaurant has been to send kids to school. And now we're creating a viable place here in Tampa where we could do that and getting them out to work. And there's no better dish I can create than the success of another chef in our industry.
People love it. What's going on, Voodies? We're back. I guess our boy Boozy went to get some more alcohol. And if you are wanting to jump in for VooDoo Games, now's the time. The link is in the chat right there. Click that link. Get in here. Get ready for VooDoo Games. Drew, before we get to VooDoo Games, we got so many sidebar conversations going on here. The ADD is fucking insane. Drew, tell us about what we can expect at the collab dinner. Tell us about the Magic Belly.
Yeah. So that's going to be the appetizer. It's a pork belly burn-in. Essentially, we take the pork belly, we cut it up into cubes. We rub it with our barbecue rub, which in this case is going to be the VooDoo Magic. We're going to smoke that for a couple hours, and then it gets finished in the with a guava chipotle barbecue sauce, and until it's all nice and sticky and like meat candy. It's just sweet and a little spicy and delicious. We pair that with a mango salsa, and it's going to be delicious. Yeah.
It's going to be super delicious, like all the food that comes out of there. It is absolutely insane. You can check out the menu on Eventbrite. The link is in the chat there. We got a lot of people checking in. We got King Glenn in the green room ready for trivia, and Sean McMillan's checking in. Sean, I don't know why you're not getting in for trivia here. We've got about 30 seconds, and we're going to jump to VooDoo Games. Drew, man, nothing but love. I can't wait for the 23rd. 26th, whenever it is. You know me. I don't know dates or times.
I just had to confirm it. I was just like, wait, what day is it?
Yeah, don't mind any numbers I shout out. Don't mind any numbers. Max, scroll up to the one that says StreamYard, about 2 above your chat. Oh my God, we're going to have Glenn, Max, and Hollywood in the room at the same time.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus, right? Did you see Autistic Ed just said, what's up with that?
No, I'm still thinking when Drew was 8, he was making sausage. You know what I was doing at 8? That was in 4th grade. I got paddled twice in a day. I got in trouble that morning in Catholic school because they caught me gambling on the side of the fucking school. So I got paddled for gambling. But I was up like 50 cents. So you know what I did with that 50 cents? I bought an extra cup of chili at lunch, and I ended up getting paddled later that day because I was farting in class. That's what I did when I was 8. Drew wins.
Fucking liked it.
Well, just so you know that at 8 years old, they couldn't keep my attention for too long. And at that time, I was hanging out with 70-year-old men. So they had seen quite a bit. When I was bored, they didn't give a fuck. They gave me an empty 38 and a 1950 set of Playboy playing cards and said, "Here, get lost."
You still win.
That's what it was. It was, here, making a little bit of sausage, and then here, look, here's an old gun and some playing cards. Get lost.
Yeah, you still win.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, just so you know, when you're talking about gambling, Hollywood's over here making jokes about autistic Ed counting cards.
I
No,
didn't
this was-
say autistic Ed. I just said
This was pitching coins against the wall.
So let me tell you, so where that name came from. We're at Johnny B. We're live on, we're live on 102.5 while they're waiting on Max to get in for trivia. We're live at Johnny B on the radio, and we're getting ready to do trivia. And we're getting ready to split up teams, and Johnny goes, ooh, I get my autistic friend Ed. All right, so Max, you got 30 seconds. Do you see that link, Joe Dodd? Where'd you go? It's time for a little VooDoo Games. Let's bring in Glenn. Glenn, what's going on? Take that phone and turn it the other way for me, buddy.
How's that? Is that working for you?
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, that's a lot better.
And Glenn, Matt Props, you're drinking.
hurts.
Oh,
You're drinking Jack and Coke tonight. Gotta love that.
and
Are
a
you
Buccaneer
at work?
mug. At work?
Is that,
No, I'm home.
is that a TSA outfit?
I do work at the airport. Let me cover
I
this up.
fucking know.
Oh, private jets.
But I work in
Okay.
general
In
aviation.
that case, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Kendra wants to know the theme is all that's going on. Glenn, you're talking too quiet. We're a bunch of old men over here. What?
Can you hear me? Well, the
What?
kids are asleep, so I have to be mindful. The kids are asleep.
Oh my
Can you
God.
Yeah. It's hysterical. I got like five alum in the room, and you're talking about you got kids. All right, so
But yeah, can you hear me? Let me take.
we
this
can
one
hear
off.
you, but it doesn't matter because
Can you hear me now?
that's another
Almost
great
made the list.
commercial. All right, so I think this is it because nobody else wants to jump in for trivia.
Wins.
But
Can I play?
right, everybody plays.
I
So
actually had the
Patrick,
balls enough to join you on this one. This is my first time.
all right, Patrick, tell us what the category for trivia is tonight.
So the category for tonight is pretty much anything that I just felt like putting down as a question. So it's random pop culture.
Random
Is
pop
it-
culture.
wait,
Random pop
is
culture.
it
So I got
really
some.
pop culture. Or
It's-
is it
Okay.
like? Is it like?
No, it's some. We got some music. We got some movies. We got some TV shows. We got some.
Last night, Johnny B was talking about somebody named Lizzo. I have no fucking clue who that is.
boy.
She is not. That is pop culture.
All right, so
She's thick 30 is what they call it. Thick 30.
she's
She's
30
a
years.
large black woman who is a flautist.
She's
She plays the flute.
She can. She. Oh,
And
I thought you
has now made everyone
she's
acceptable.
very talented,
I thought
very
she was like
eccentric,
flautist.
and
I
very
thought that-
voluptuous.
She's a flautist.
All right, so rules as always. If you
Go.
Patrick will read the question. If you know the answer, simply shout out your own name. At that point, Patrick will call upon whomever he hears first.
Yes.
Do not call out the answer. Call out your own name. Wait until Patrick calls upon you. If you know the answer, shout out the answer at that point. If you are right, you will get 1 point. If you are incorrect, there are no penalties, so don't be afraid to guess. And as always, the best out of 10 will win.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's winner will be given the opportunity to have their name entered into the drawing, where they may be selected to have the chance to win a prize that could be named at a later date. So good luck to everybody.
That sounds exciting.
All right,
Hey, Pat, keep in mind I have less gray hairs than these guys.
A prize to be announced at a later date.
Mr. Excitement, yell louder. Nobody can hear you.
I say, Pat, keep in mind I have less gray hairs than these guys.
All right, here we go. Max. There it is, Max. Max, there it is.
What am I doing?
Max, you've got 30 seconds.
Go.
Come on, Max.
Hollywood, it's
Come on.
not Family Feud.
We haven't
I
started
don't
yet.
know where they're
Long as
going.
you got your shorts
Shout
on.
out your name.
What the fuck is that?
Somebody's moving their mic. Black don't crack. What up, Glenn?
Oh, I thought someone walked in his room.
We're all friends. All right, so Max, I put the link in there again. You're going to have to jump in on question number 2 because we are fighting time here. Patrick, we are up to you.
All right. So for question number 1, which pop star was born in the Barbados and has
King Glenn.
Hollywood?
Rihanna.
Rihanna is correct.
Yeah. I'm a
That was
fucking
painful.
pop culture.
That was painful.
Sorry.
I was trying to figure out who you're saying.
I just want to win. I don't give a shit about the category. I just want to win. Go.
Okay. Question number 2. What is the name of the fictional town where the Simpsons live?
Ed.
Really?
Oh shit.
Everyone else? Springfield.
Yeah. It's turn.
Oh shit.
Ed, what is it?
Springfield.
Yeah, there we go.
So much for your win there, buddy.
I didn't hear. Oh, whispered Ed.
Now who's the autistic one?
Right.
We all heard Hollywood.
Fine.
Here's how I.
Get your shorts
You're not going to win. Just read the next fucking question.
Which superhero movie features a character formerly played by Chadwick Boseman?
Ed.
King Glenn.
Ed.
Black Panther.
Black Panther is correct.
I'm on a delay. I'm on a lag. I'm calling white flag.
Whatever you want.
I was really hoping the one black guy playing would get that one right.
Hey, is it formal?
Sorry, Ed.
I knew the first one and that one, but not that second one.
I haven't known any of them.
I'm younger than the Flintstones. I'm sorry.
Drew, how about them red bottle pigs?
How about him?
How about 1970 commercial?
All right, question number 4.
Go.
What is the title of the first book in the Harry Potter series by J.K. VooDoo?
Ed.
Red Waddle Pigs.
Ed.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
That is correct.
Ah, shit.
So you don't have to whisper.
Oh,
Yeah, pointless to do that.
It's not a secret.
that's why Ed's
That's
awesome.
no secret. Hey, newsflash! I'm probably the only one on here that hasn't read that book, so I'll pass on that one.
No, I haven't read it.
First of all, no one's read the fucking book. We all saw the movies.
Exactly.
Touche.
Movies all the time. No one ever watched it.
But he hasn't seen that movie.
Here we go.
Go.
Question number 5. Which musical artist released albums named 19, 21, and 25?
Ed.
VooDoo.
Taylor Swift.
Not correct. Ed.
No idea.
Adele.
Adele is correct.
Man, we better just.
You can't ask music questions with Ed. That's like counting
I'm
cards.
spending too much time at the farm. I have no idea.
Your fucking Wi-Fi.
Is it me?
No, Ed updated his Wi-Fi. He's normally on delay. That's how I can get in and get the questions right.
Yeah, brother, you look like you're being held by ISIS.
What gave it away?
All right, I'm back.
Not doing any justice.
Was it the rug in the corner? The silver, the fucking whorehouse curtains? What what did it?
It's actually a swamp back here, and it keeps
All right,
the
what's the next
mosquitoes.
question?
All right, question number 6. Which TV show is set in a galaxy far, far away? VooDoo.
Oh my god, are you kidding
Star
me?
Trek.
That is not correct. So to finish reading the question, which TV show is set in a galaxy far, far away and follows the adventures of a bounty hunter
Ed.
and a childlike alien? Ed.
The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian is correct.
Wow, I was way off anyway. I was way off. I was gonna say Buck Rogers.
21st century.
Boom.
I need another drink.
Came out in the
my-
70s.
You know, fucking love. Sorry. Oh, guys, go.
1972.
Somebody fixed his Wi-Fi.
Do we need a score update?
Do you want one?
Well,
A lot to
And
know.
all the rest of us.
Moving
Rain
on.
Man.
So question 7 here. I got 5 points, Ed, and I have 1 point, Hollywood.
So there's no chance in the world. Here we go. Ed, congratulations, buddy.
All right, number 7. Which animated movie
Kenny.
features a snowman named Olaf
Frozen.
King Glenn.
You're laughing at me reading the book Harry Potter?
Ed.
King Glenn.
King
King Glenn. King Glenn.
Fuck you. I want to be Ed
Let it go.
with his amazing DNA.
Oh, that was right.
And he's picking on me for reading the book. I read the book. He's watching a cartoon for kids.
I do audiobooks. Well, tell you what, if you read it and I listened to it, are we any different?
Did you just ask him to read you a book? Like an story?
Are we any different?
Wait. Would you read me a book? That's what I heard.
No, I have to have read
I think all the kids are asleep right now. No more bookers.
People are out there. They don't want to hear us bicker. Go.
Question number 8. Which social media platform is known for its short videos and
VooDoo.
viral challenges? VooDoo.
Porn.
TikTok.
TikTok is correct.
The
Look at that.
one I get
VooDoo
right.
on the board.
Vines.
Pornhub. Only if you subscribe, apparently. Didn't realize that. No one else? My bad.
Google.
So question number 9 here.
We got Hank Johnson taking it. What is going on, Hank? Man, you need to be on the podcast too, buddy.
Can't you read all the fucking books?
All right, here we go.
Hank, we gotta link up, bro. We gotta link up, Hank. I know you're seeing this. We gotta link up. Next question. I'm sorry.
Go. Okay. So question number 9. Speaking of Google, what was the most Google search movie in 2023? VooDoo.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm like, that's not even a movie.
I had to figure what year.
Say his name first.
I had to figure what year it is. 2023.
2023. It was just last year.
Stupid adventure movies.
Are you just saying your name so you can guess first, but you don't actually have a fucking answer?
All the time. Do you not watch podcasts?
Are you a whiny motherfucker or what? I mean,
King Glenn. King Glenn. King Glenn.
Apparently. Can we go back to talking about the pigs?
Avengers.
I'm gonna stop you there and say no.
Okay.
Stop it.
So
Glenn.
The Taylor Swift movie.
That is not correct.
Is he high?
Hey, it was 50-50 shot. She made it to the Super Bowl before me.
Drew, did you call in?
No. I don't know none of these answers.
Mission Impossible something.
I know none of these answers.
Kendra knows. What is it, Kendra?
Yo, I'm trying to guess.
Type
Oh, yeah,
the
we got it, we
goddamn
got it.
answer. Oh,
Ed, what do you got?
does that mean it's working?
Wild guess. Barbie.
Barbie was the correct answer.
Hey, seriously.
Wow.
It's a
So
standard. We're all going to hell.
So he reads, he watches kids movies, and he watches Barbie.
No, I did not watch Barbie. I just fucking
Yeah,
guessed.
Sure. You watch Barbie.
Never seen it.
What do you got?
Not yet. Maybe one day.
Last question.
Last question. Here we go. Not that it matters, but number 10.
Matters to me.
What was the first toy advertised on TV?
Vibrator. Oh, sorry.
VooDoo.
King Glenn.
VooDoo.
Yo-yo.
Not correct.
Fuck!
Glenn.
A wagon.
Glenn.
A wagon.
Say it one more time.
A wagon.
That is
Wagon.
not correct.
Ed.
Hollywood.
I'm going to go hula hoop.
Not correct. Ed.
Fudge.
Frisbee.
Not correct. Correct answer is actually Andrew. Do you got a guess?
No.
No. Okay. Correct answer was Mr. Potato Head back in 1952.
Wow.
And Andrew was going to guess the sausage filler.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Exactly.
another. Never mind.
Hey,
So my wife calls it.
Absolute big win for Big Eddie C, dude. Congratulations, my friend. That you might. I don't want you to come in late more often, but you come in late, you kick ass and take names. Drew, nothing but love. Glenn, thanks for checking in. Everybody out there, much love for coming in the room tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, make sure you check out the collab dinner coming up on March something. 23rd. We'll be down at the Boozy Pig, hanging out, making drinks, doing what we do. And you guys can be there too. And until next time, much peace and love.